kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, and just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the fourth quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today.
Great move in the open field. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's an important first down on that running play. Looking for a gap. It's Armstrong. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. Here he goes at the 20.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On the run, it's Wallace. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the fair catch is made, always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. Offense makes their way on the field. A handoff to the back. Running with purpose.
Illegal block.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On the ground, it's Armstrong. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Now they're putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's reeled in. It's Bush. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Nelson. Caught over the middle. It's Bush. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks into the clear.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense ready to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And the QB will try again on second and 10. And the pass ball is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Headed for the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Takes the handoff. It's Wallace.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here comes the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you talking about alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. To throw, it's Nelson. Looking for his big tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he takes it at the 40. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. The back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Who is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wrap down the middle. It's Hopkins. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Back to pass. It's Nelson. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion sets up a second down play. Keeps it on the draw. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen it in.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. Change of direction. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Jukes to get past a man. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're setting out to try the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And out comes the offense set to take over here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Trying to find some room. It's Wallace. What a move, and he's free. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. On first down, it's play action. With the catch, it's Hopkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
To throw, it's Nelson. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
By the receiver. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the handoff. It's hard running there through a tackle. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense operating from the pistol. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks free. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that previous play. Gonna run it. It's Armstrong. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They're going to run the option, and they'll give it to the back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep them short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. He'll hand it off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks loose at the 40. They can't stop him. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, a reverse. He's got the first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Looking for some space. It's Armstrong. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Nelson. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offense coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fighting him off. solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking to pass. It's Nelson. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try the right here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the 2nd half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And a fair catch called for a prudent play in rainy conditions like this. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Gives it to the back. A quick juke. Gets the first and still running. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold up.
Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now it's second down here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Now it's a quick shovel pass. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Trying to find room. It's Wallace. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll feed the back again. He finds some space. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Hebe keeps it himself.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision?
False start off offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Nelson. Looking for the wideout. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call.
I think the receiver was so focused on setting up the defender on his slant route that he didn't get his head turned and his eyes up to be able to locate the football. He just dropped it.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. There's the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Campbell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Grab down the middle, it's Hopkins. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Here we go on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Looking for some space. It's Armstrong. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Oh, what a move. Refusing to be stopped on this play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. We'll try to run it with the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. We're going to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. This should be the last play of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Wallace. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the tailback's got it again. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Breaks into the clear.
The return is brought down at the 39, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Armstrong. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll hand it off. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Handoff in a single back formation. That's the spin move. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Looking for a gap. It's Wallace. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Nelson. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Team makes its way onto the field. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Offense on the field to take over. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's snapped at the 36-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
To the air, it's Nelson. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs them up 10 yards. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Hopkins. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Working clock with the ground game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Back to throw. It's Nelson. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And now from the pistol formation. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Short throw complete to the tight end.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The offense will set up on first and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Dump off caught by the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Hold on.
So they make the choice to negate the loss in that play and accept the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Second down and goal upcoming. And he drops back in the gun. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Great decision by the quarterback. Keeps him in field goal range, and if the throw isn't there, don't force it and risk a potential pick. Live to play the next down and get points when you can.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.